And when you all are making your decision, you don't think about the end result, how it will have a domino effect on, again, as I've said many times in other videos, you push people to survive by any means necessary. And then the scenario that you all present is that people don't want to work. And then with the unemployment, you tell individuals to take whatever they can get, not considering whatever they can get will not suffice and could still potentially get them evicted from their premises. So if I have a mortgage for $1,200, and during the pandemic, my company shut down because they could not afford to stay open. And the money that I made suffice where I can actually live, not comfortably, but at least live. And then you tell me to take any job that is thrown my way. And I'm at a certain age, I have kids to feed, I have a house to maintain, and everything that go along with trying to live in this country, which can be quite expensive. You want me to take anything that is offered, and that anything could potentially be $10 or $12 an hour. Now you all calculate. You got your uncles taking money out the check. You got FICA, you got Fed, you got state, everybody dipping into the check of a $12 an hour check. Everybody is dipping into that check. And potentially I get that check every 2 weeks. So if I made $12, let's do the calculations here. Um, $12 times 80, right? 80 hours. That's $960. $960 for 12 hours an hour. Now, potentially in 2 weeks, that's 2 weeks, $960. So potentially in 2 weeks, if you take about 200 and some of those dollars, let's say you take 260, I'm left with $700. What the hell can an individual do with $700? Please explain to me. When my mortgage, my rent is $1,100 and $1,200. I still have a car note that is potentially $400. I still have children mouths to feed, and I still have utilities to pay and car insurance and put gas in my car. And then we're not going to even add that I'm traveling an hour to work. But y'all don't think about these things, and neither do you care. Because y'all sit y'all asses in there with these fancy suits, these ties, and these shirts, and you like, they don't need it, they don't need it. How do you know? Republicans especially. But yet and still, when y'all get y'all funky asses out of office, y'all don't miss a beat. You don't miss going to the hospital. Your medical is not snatched. $700. How is an individual supposed to afford to pay for medical? They can't. So you wonder why people don't go to the doctor. You wonder why people can't get medicine. You force people to pick and choose. Do I buy groceries for my kids? Do we live on the street? Or do I get my medicine and buy grocery and sleep in our car? You're forcing people in this situation. Now, granted, there are some people who don't want to work. I get it. Some of y'all white folks don't want to work. You don't. So don't act like it's always us. And this is the part I'm sick of. And it's even more difficult when you become a certain age. It's more difficult because now they can see you as a liability instead of an asset. And it breaks my heart to see a 70-some-year-old standing at the door of Walmart, being a Walmart greeting when they work all their damn life and they can't afford to live comfortably. But yet every senator, every governor, every president, every elected official, when y'all funky asses leave office, you leave with a cushion. You may not make that much while you're in office, but y'all set yourself up so when y'all leave y'all asses out of office, you can live a healthy, productive, positive, life. Stress, financially stress free. But y'all want to stress everybody else out. And this shit right here pisses me off. It really pisses me off. So I hold no allegiance to none of y'all. I don't trust nothing you say. Your Mitch McConnells, your Nancy Pelosi, because our economy, even though y'all make it seem like we're doing so great, we're not. We're not. The holidays are approaching. Homelessness percentage is up. People that are still unemployed percentage is still up, even though y'all try to make it seem like it's down. And the sad part, the bulk of that percentage don't have any unemployment and they don't have any jobs whatsoever. And then you say, go to the job source and try to get a job. You can go to the job source 24 hours out the day. And unless the job say, I'm going to hire you, guess what? Yeah, you still at square one. What's your backup plan to when the people can't get a job? What's the backup plan to that? You got an announcement to make that people don't want a job, but what's your backup plan to people who want a job, but they need a job to be able to survive, and they can't take any job because they got a household to maintain and they got bills. $960 ain't no money. It's not. Y'all asses sitting on six figures, plus medical, dental, and you still got your cushion checks in the bank from all those investors when you was running for office, and you still got your bank accounts looking pretty, and the American people is struggling. And y'all okay with that? Y'all need to be ashamed of yourself. I would not call you all politicians, none of that. I call y'all robbers and thieves. That's what you are. You're manipulators, deceivers, robbers, and thieves. That's exactly what your title should be. Robbers and thieves. We sit behind closed doors. We make decisions on people's life that would affect them in a detrimental way. Nothing we say or do is very helpful. Nothing. Nothing. Now, the stimulus check was okay, and a lot of people still didn't get their stimulus check. They didn't. They didn't get no stimulus check. They're still waiting on the stimulus check. And so now you have cut off a lot of things. Again, as I said, the holiday is approaching. People can't eat. Evictions are going up. Property foreclosure is going up. Everybody is upcharged to make up for what they lost in the 2 years or the year and a half we was out for COVID. And it was and y'all still don't get it. God ain't pleased. But yet and still, y'all get up and y'all pat yourself on the back and y'all present yourself like y'all doing a good damn job. And you're not. You're not doing a good job. None whatsoever. And shame on you if you think you are. Shame on you when you help folks in other countries and you shit on the ones who live in this country. Shame on you that you disregard the elderly who have put their time in and they can't get taken care of. Shame on you. And I'm sick of the stories. I'm sick of the stories. It's hard out here. A lot of people had good cushions set up, but because of the pandemic, the cushions went away. Because of a sick family member, the cushions went away. Because of some family member was struggling because their job closed down and another family member job was still working, so now they're taking care of two households. Y'all don't consider none of this. You don't. So far, for me, the Congress, the Senate, the House, however you all want to call yourself, y'all a bunch of thieves and liars. And you are setting people up for failure. This system, this country has not recovered as much as you pretend that it has. It has not. And y'all need to be ashamed of yourself. But yet and still, y'all go to bed and get up like y'all doing such a fantastic job. And I see every time one of y'all get to talking all that yin yang, y'all end up getting caught up. A couple of y'all that got caught up thus far. And then y'all talk about us. Yeah, I don't understand it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Till we talk again.